Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always coming through for me. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you to my new subscribers, my returning subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you guys are good. I'm good too. Just that hi, life can life can hold you hostage, guys. It's holding me hostage at this point. Usually I'm always on top of my game, but hey, this time around into the kokotso kastana. It has me by the throat if I translate that into English. But you know what? We're surviving. We push through. So you please forgive me if I don't show up on time lately. But honestly, I'm trying my best. I'm really going to try my best to show up on time, because you know what? Not being consistent is not my thing. I don't like it. It dampens my mood if I cannot do things the way that I want them. If I cannot do things the way I want to do them, in a way. So it has been, it's been a while. So I'm starting on dinner. This is an Asian vegetable. It's one of the Choi family. There's a lot of them. Sometimes I just don't know which one is this, but this one, it's like, if you know the how do I put it? The taste of organic Swiss chard, the one like the organic one, that's how it tastes. And I'm going to make that with sticky rice and fish. Yes, so this is my fish. I let it defrost and I'm simply just pat drying it. And I'm not gonna do a lot onto it, because I will be cooking it and adding it onto the pasta sauce that I made the other day, or should I call it tomato relish, because I use it for a lot of things. And then while that was going, as I rinsed my sticky rice, I buy in an Asian shops or Chinese store. Although I will say this is not a cheap rice, it's expensive, because you get 1 kg for 40 rand. It's a lot of money, but I love it. I love the taste of it, and I really don't mind. And I'm going to deep fry my fish before I can put it in a on my sauce. So I will deep fry it for a little while. So yeah, that rice is not, it's not, I cannot say, I don't know the difference between it and the sushi rice. I don't even know if maybe it's the sushi rice because the texture is the same, so I don't want to confirm that. But it is so delicious. I love, 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 love it. I love it. I eat it with anything. Like I, if there's one thing, I must have it at least once a month. If I had money, I'm probably just going to have it every day. That was going to be my staple rice instead of basmati. And my greens, I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water onto them, oil, seasoning, and that will be it. And I do not like overcooking my vegetables, so it's just gonna be a few minutes. And that's my pasta sauce straight from the freezer. I did not thaw it, and I didn't want to warm it in the microwave then transfer it into a pot. I just felt like I was going to be creating dishes for myself, and not I'm trying to cut down on that. So the fish was done, and then I added it onto the sauce, and this is how it look. I just did it off camera, or I lost the footage, I don't know, but that's what happened. This is how it looks. And guys, I realized that I don't cook aesthetically pleasing food on my pots. I don't cook like that. I do home cooking. And this is my meal for the night. This is how it looked. It's simple, it's delicious, and to my taste. So I was telling you guys that now I do not try and romanticize my cooking because that will take forever. So I cook like I would cook like I cook, how do I put it? My videos are raw. I don't try to make them perfect, and I don't try to make them look like, I don't try to romanticize them, if I may put it in a correct term. I don't do that. That is time consuming. I just show you my life as raw as it is, and I don't go for, I would not say I thrive for perfection, because homemaking, it can never be perfect, and it can never be romanticized, and it can never be aesthetically pleasing at all. So yeah, so this is the following day. It was early in the morning. It was just after 3 a.m. Electricity was gonna go at 6, and my people had nothing to wear that was ironed. So I decided, why not? Let me just wake up, go and iron, and by 6 a.m. I will go back to bed, which I did. I was catching up on Niza Bay. I missed her vlog on Sunday, so I was catching up on her, and I was also catching up on Mandy, Mama and her home. Um, I haven't been following her. I haven't been like consistent with watching her videos lately, but I was catching up on that. One thing that I would say is that both of them, Nazabe and Mandy, I think both of them have been, on Mandy I just discovered, Nazabe has been saying that she's still struggling with watch hours. If you can, I do know that she's got a playlist that you can just play, you can mute, like she asked a couple of times. Just play. If you do have free Wi-Fi, you're busy, you're not watching TV, kindly do so. And you can also do the same for Mandy. I think she also said that she needs watch hours, help with watch hours, but I think she said she was on 3,000 and something, so she's not far off. So kindly, if you do have a chance, do watch their videos, help them with the watch hours. I mean, that's all I'm asking, as a fellow YouTuber, if you can. And if you are my subscriber, you haven't subscribed to their channel, you can also do that. And this is not a collaboration, this is just me, and I'm not even going to write their names or anything, because I don't want to put them on a spot. But if you do that, please, if you can, please do that for them. So lately, I've been watching, I'm going to blab, I'm not gonna say, you know me. So lately, guys, I've been watching a couple of new or young, let me not say new, young, yeah, young and new, but it's not lately. It's something that I saw, and I think it's something that I've said over and over again, that is something that made me want to come on YouTube. That was the main reason. I see a lot of young girls that are on YouTube. I'll say young girls, my young sisters that are on YouTube. Some have been on YouTube for a while, some are just starting out. I see a trend with them, and I think I'm gonna speak from an older sister's point of view, type of thing, or an older sister. A little advice, you can take it or not, it's entirely up to you. But there's something that I am seeing that they are doing, and it worries me a lot. And I'm not gonna talk about the older ones, because I think when you are old, you know what is right and what is wrong and what is not right, whatever that is. My thing with the young ones is that I see a lot of them spending a lot of money to make content. Don't make content from spending money, guys. Please don't make content from spending money. It's not worth it. It's going to alter, like, let me just say, do not alter your life, uh, your financial life for content. It's not worth it. It's going to catch up with you later, and it will be difficult to recover. I'm talking from experience. I have done that previously. My husband and I made a lot of mistakes when we were young, and we paid dearly for that. It wasn't nice. It was not nice at all. YouTube will probably never pay you enough, even if you get monetized, to be able to pay off those debts or those gaps that you are creating, that you could have done something. If you are going to be on YouTube, at least try and make your own life content, you know, your own life. Don't spend money. If it's month end, you are going to the store, you're going to buy groceries and all of that, that's okay. If it's sorry, if it's your monthly uh, treat to yourself to go out, or treat to yourself to do this and that for yourself, that's okay. But I see a lot of young women make huge decisions, huge life altering decisions for content. And I'm saying this because, and what I'm saying is, I know whatever it is that I'm seeing, someone else might not see it, and someone might say it is their money. I understand that. But I think in our community, in a black community, the one thing that keeps taking us backwards is the fact that even when we see that someone is stepping wrongly, or ke reng o gata wrong ka Setswana, we keep quiet because we don't want to step on their toes, which is fine. But what kind of kids are we raising if we cannot correct them? Our younger siblings, we are the ones that are supposed to correct them, you know. And I always say, as a woman, you are the pillar, the glue. And sometimes the mind of the relationship or the family, whether you have a family yet or you still going to get that family, you are the mind, you are the pillar of that family. So it is important that your mind is in the right place. Wisdom is galore. And be afraid of death. Be afraid of death. Run. There's good death and there's bad death. We all know that. But not personally, I'm against creating content by spending money. If you wake up in the morning and you have no plans whatsoever, you're just going to be at home, do nothing and all of that, shoot that. Even if you are doing lifestyle doesn't have to be out of the house. It does not. The fun that you create at home, shoot that. Don't think that it's boring. Don't think that people won't like it. I am one of the people that like raw life. I find it very difficult to watch videos of people that I can see for real that ish, you went out of your way to create this content, because you know sometimes it's cringe, guys. Maybe people don't say it a lot. When you have went all out and tried so hard to create that content, and sometimes it shows that you were pinching pennies. You don't want to show that. That's not content. That's you shouldn't do that to yourself, because as much as you are struggling. If you have to go out and spend money to create content, you are struggling already. You might not know it. Already you are struggling because you constantly have to think of places, ways to come up with money and places to go. And sometimes it doesn't work out, but because you spend money, you have to upload that video. You know. So can we talk openly and honestly, guys, don't spend money. Guys, being stranded for money, or being stranded because you misused money, being stranded because you made foolish decisions, if I may put it that way, it's not nice. And I will repeat this: YouTube will never, or will not, pay you enough to catch up. Even if it does, it will take a while. How many more gaps you would have opened if you get to that point? Let's just think about that. So I'm just pleading with you guys, don't alter your financial life, or your financial life for content. Do not destroy your financial or credit life for uh for content, because some of you have not even bought houses. A car is not a problem. I think this is something that people don't understand. You can walk into the garage now and ask for loan to buy a car. They will finance you, no problem. It's easy to take back the car and resell it. But the day that you will be wanting to buy a house, you will see flames. You will see flames. All of those things will come running to haunt you. And fixing a mistake that you made, the mistakes that you've been making for years, it will take you 5 to 7 years to fix that mistake. It will take you 5 to 7 years to fix that mistake. So don't start something that is going to put you in an awkward position when you want to now start life. And these are the things that people don't talk about. I was talking to someone the other day and I was saying, knowing what I know now as an adult, I wouldn't have done when I got married. I would have stood my ground and said I wanted a traditional wedding, because that's what I wanted. I did not want the white wedding and all of that. I wanted a traditional wedding because I felt we could use that money for other things. And believe me, listen and understand and believe those who tells you that the first 7 years after marriage, you are paying for the wedding that you just had. It will take you 7 years to fully say, yeah, we done. So think about that, and then after that you still have to buy a house, because I repeat, a car is not a problem to buy. A house, they'll take you from Cape to Cairo. So guys, do not mess up your credit life for content. Don't do it. Do not do it. And I'm saying this, I know someone will say it's their money. Yeah, it's their money. But even if it's just one person who's going to hear what I'm saying, I'm fine with it. Do not do it. Rather you not upload than for you to alter life ya gago completely for content, because YouTube does not pay now. YouTube, we all know that it's something that takes forever. Make content with your life, real life. Do not use the fake ones, or when you are forever outside, you're forever doing what you are living life. I'm gonna say this. Sometimes I look at some of you guys or some of those young ladies and I'm like, yo, people are spending money. They are spending money. I ask myself, where do you guys take that money? Like, hey, where? Like, seriously, where? I wanna know. Maybe I should go dig for, because now I'm forever thinking of, I can't just spend money. Definitely not even for content. If I spend money, I spend money because I need that thing, you know. But guys, please, I'm begging you. It's your life, I know. But as an older sister who have done those mistakes, though in my time it was not for content, but it was something that I feel it's things that I feel as an adult now that they were useless, they were unnecessary, they were foolish, you know. So don't do it for YouTube. If you're spending for yourself, if it was your plan, great. But if not, do not do it. That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to talk too much. Anyway, as I'm ironing here, I'm looking at my eye and I'm like, this thing of having a clean iron underneath, someone needs to tell me how they keep their iron clean underneath, because nah, I don't have time to go and, what do I call? I don't have time to go and clean and iron before I iron, guys. Who has time for that? But I was want something that maybe I can do once a week or something, because I don't recall ever having a clean iron. Mm-mm. So this was later on the day. I was cooking dinner again. I think on the menu this week was fish. So I am frying egg as well for this meal, and am actually going to make a stir fry. So the first time I made a fish stir fry or egg stir fry, when was that, Konji? It was in 2007, 8, somewhere there. I was still living with my sister. You know, I didn't know all these things. I just took the cake as it is. I did my veggies. I remember I had bought frozen stir fry from the store, the Hawaiian one, the one that has apple. It's delicious. If you wanna make fish stir fry and quick Hawaiian stir fry, I don't know if they still keep it. The one that has pineapple, it is the best. Now in that day, I fried my stir fry. After I added fish, hey, did it not break? It broke into pieces. I don't even know what to call that, because it did not look like stir fry. So since then, I had learned that if I'm gonna make a fish stir fry, or even if I do fish stew or whatever, I have to fry it first. Otherwise, you can't walk with it. So these are my peppers, my sweet peppers that I've had in my freezer for a while. You know me. And I'm using the same pan. I just added jalapeno and onion into the pan, stirring that in, not overcooking it, and putting the fish back onto the pan. Added aromat, added yellow, added onion powder, garlic powder, fish sauce, and I added teriyaki sauce as well. And I'm adding a little bit of soy sauce into the mixture. Stir that in. It's simple, guys. Very, 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 very simple. This one you can make under a minute, and this is how it looks. It's yummy, yummy, yummy. I added a little bit of rice wine vinegar, and then this is how it is. We had it with wild rice mixed with white rice. Thank you for watching. See you next time.